Tonight, police begin charging football fans over Saturday's A-League violence as Melbourne Victory faces the prospect of sanctions. Also tonight, much happier scenes abroad as Argentina celebrates one of the most exciting World Cup wins in history. Beijing bound. Penny Wong to head to China, the first Australian minister to visit in 3 years. And a new star rating system for aged care homes is launched, but some advocates question its credibility. Good evening. Tamara O'Dine with ABC News. While the football world is basking in the glow of a thrilling World Cup, the sport in Australia is still reeling from an ugly weekend in the A-League. 3 men have now been charged by police in the wake of Saturday night's violent pitch invasion in Melbourne, and the Melbourne Victory is facing possible punishment over the actions of rogue fans.
Bandaged and bruised.
Obviously, it's disappointing for football.
Tom Glover lamented a night Australian football wants to forget.
I think it's, the incident, but it's more for the Australian football itself. Soccer is unbelievable and, hopefully riding the wave of that, but small minority which kind of ruins it.
The City goalkeeper suffered lacerations to his head when he was struck by a metal bucket filled with sand, which also hit referee Alex King. The violence erupted after Glover threw a flare back into the stands. The man accused of throwing the bucket, a 23-year-old from Craigieburn, has been charged with violent disorder and unlawful assault. 2 other men have also been charged with a string of offences.
The police investigation is doing their thing. For me, it's just getting back on the pitch.
Police are warning more arrests could be made as they track down more fans.
It was just totally appalling. They've brought the game into disrepute and there has to be an accounting for what they've done.
It's just shameful. It's absolutely shameful and there's no place for that in sport.
Football Australia has given Victory until Wednesday to explain why the club shouldn't face sanctions. They could include fines, the loss of points and even locking fans out of matches for the rest of the season. But the sport's governing body denies there's a cultural problem.
I've never packed a balaclava to go to a football game, and I think that demonstrates to me that there were people in that stadium that were there to cause havoc.
Victory says it's still working out whether some fans at the match had already been issued with lifetime bans. Tom Maddox, ABC News, Melbourne.
Argentina is celebrating its 3rd World Cup triumph after beating France in one of the most captivating finals in the history of the tournament. It was 3-3 after extra time before Lionel Messi's team won in a penalty shootout. World Cup reporter Tracy Holmes has more from Doha.